Kate here. Pastor Joe and I were having a conversation earlier in the day about medical stuff, and I also was having a conversation with somebody else this week about medical things, and it occurred to me that if you don't have a lot of medical knowledge, you can attribute things that are happening with you to medical problems that may not necessarily be medical problems. So let me give you a for instance. Wait, can you see me? Yeah, you can see me. No, you can't see me. Now you can see me, sort of. Let's pretend you buy some new shoes, and you're wearing these new shoes fairly regularly, and suddenly, say your knee starts hurting. And so you think you've done something to your knee, there's something wrong with your knee, you go to the doctor, he's going to prescribe anti-swelling and everything else, and it's not really your knee, it's your new shoes. But because they're new, you don't even think about it. You don't think, wow, they could affect the way I'm walking enough to make my knee hurt. You think there's something wrong with my knee, and it's the shoes. That's one example. Can be things like what's going on with your guts. If, let's just say you're having a problem with constipation. I mean, I don't know what's going on with your stomach right now or not. But if you've consistently eaten nothing but meat and potatoes and you're having constipation problems, it could just be what you're eating, right? But you can go to a doctor and say, my stomach hurts all the time, and he gives you Prilosec or something like that, and not realizing that it's just a chronic thing. Chronic means it's just going to keep happening over and over until you change your diet and you start putting something in there like dried turnip greens or broccoli or kale, something like that. It can change the condition of what's going on with you, and that you were attributing it to something in you. Oh, it's just genetic. My dad was this way. Well, maybe dad ate the same diet you do. Has nothing to do with your genetics, has to do with what you're eating and what you're doing with yourself. People develop shoulder problems if you consistently are doing a lot of lifting, heavy lifting, and so on. You don't stretch, you don't rest at night. Your shoulders and your muscles and everything can get sore from overuse. For a while when you're young, your body will build up muscle to help take care of it and everything, but as you get older, everything slows down, and so your ligaments and your joints and things may start having problems, and all you would need to do is to stop lifting heavier than you're capable of. And your injury the first time can be an indication that is the issue. But if you don't pay attention and you just keep doing what you were doing, oh, there's something wrong with my shoulder. Yes, there's something wrong with your shoulder, but it's being caused by something else. And so take an honest look at yourself. Look at your physical stuff going on with you right now. Are your eyes in bad shape because you're constantly outside and the sun is shining in your eyes and you're straining them or something? Take an honest look at yourself and your activities, and if you have any problems, and look to solutions to those problems with behavior changes. And it might bring you a little bit more peace of mind if you can solve that problem without having to go to medical care. Because nowadays it's really hard with the pandemic and everything. It's hard to get appointments, it's hard to be seen, and it's going to save you money too if you can solve your own problem. All right, food for thought. Thanks for watching. Bless you. Shalom.